So all morning we have been tracking the Seattle teachers strike, which continues now day 2 and obviously affects thousands of children and their families.
So this might have your kids asking questions about why school isn't starting. We brought in Dr. Greg Jantz with suggestions for how to talk to your kids about this teacher strike. Doctor, thank you so much for being
Good
with
to
us.
be here. This is a little awkward topic to talk to your kids about.
Right, and that was actually, you're talking about major issues here, pay
Right.
raises and standardized testing.
Right.
How do you simplify these
I
things
know.
for
And
kids?
you say to your elementary kid, well, I'm sorry, sweetheart, your teacher's not going to work because she wants to be paid more.
Right.
Developmentally, they don't have a real good frame of reference for that.
Right.
And I want to just preface this by saying I love teachers. I'm all for teachers. I do trainings for teachers, so this is not about that. It's about how do we communicate what's going on to our kids. And there's different age levels. A junior high kid's going to have a whole different point of view than the second grader.
Okay, so let's start with the little kids. How should we explain it to them?
Well, I think we need to let them know that this is a job as well, and your teacher really does care greatly for you. And I believe that's usually really true. And they needed to work out some things related to the job. So keep it very, very simple. And I'd also ask the kid if they have questions. Do you have questions about what you've heard or about why you're not in school? See what their questions are first before you give them too much information.
Right. How about older kids?
Older kids, they're going to have a whole different vantage point of understanding here. One of the things that we need to look at is the older kid, the junior high school, they may see this in a whole different light. Oh, my teachers don't really care. It's all about money.
Yeah, they're going to have an opinion.
They're going to have opinions. Let them have their opinion. That's okay. I would also caution, one of the dangers here is with the younger kids, it teaches them, well, if I don't want to do something, then I just hold out. And so we need to remember what we're potentially teaching our kids about problem solving.
Right. Don't bring up Cam Chancellor either.
So, we have several examples of this right now.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I will eventually get my way if I don't do anything.
So on that note, how do you teach kids about problem solving when it comes to a situation like this? What can kids take away from this?
Okay, one of the things we need to do is integrate them into problem solving and pretend if this was you, what would you do? What would be a good way to solve this? So have dialogue and conversations around it, but teach them healthy problem solving. And also, always be supportive of the teachers. Let them know, I want your teacher to be very happy. We want to take great care of your teachers. And this is all about taking great care of the teachers. But I also want to let you know is there's better ways to do this because this affects a lot of other people.
Right. Dr. Greg Jantz, good strategies. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.